If you like me and enjoyed the outrageous combat, outlandish villains, and wide range of minigames available in Yakuza games like the recent Yakuza 6, Yakuza Kiwami 2's version of these things in its demo make it look like an intriguing experience. With a new city to explore, Kiwami 2 features a lot of what's made the more recent games in the series feel good mechanically, along with the stylish visual flair that makes it easy to forget that Yakuza 2 was originally a PS2 game. With a few new mechanics that save it from feeling too similar to the last Yakuza game, and a wealth of new activities in this demo alone that keep the charm of the Yakuza series while adding plenty of new things to play with, Yakuza Kiwami 2 seems to be a satisfying new take on an older game in its series that is easy to pick up for those who have played the newer games in the series. Yakuza Kiwami 2's demo begins in the second chapter of its story, scratching the surface of what will no doubt be a bigger narrative. The demo begins with the series protagonist Kiryu on his way to Osaka with Dojima, and eventually introduces one of the story's antagonists, Ryuji Goda, the rough son of the chairman of the Omi Alliance. This meeting serves as an introduction to both Kiwami 2's story and what looks to be an important antagonist. Ryuji is shown to have plenty of power with how he puts fear into the people around him, and being known as the Dragon of Kansai, there's a clear feeling of rivalry between him and Kiryu. This rivalry is only just touched on as the story portion of this demo is quite small. If you play just as story, you're barely looking at half an hour of the story campaign, including battles and running to places, compared to Yakuza 6's one that showed about an hour. I ended up appreciating the shortness of the demo's story portions though. Not only did it give more time for gameplay, it also avoided spoiling much from its previous games that I haven't played yet. So if you're looking for a taste of Kiwami 2 to see if you want to continue with the series, you can play its demo without fear of significant spoilers. The small bit shown was enough to interest me with its plot and looked to be the same quality of story I came to expect from the last game. So although I still need to play its previous games to get a full understanding, it did make me intrigued about what would happen in this chapter next. Although the original Yakuza 2 is an older game, the Dragon Engine makes it look and feel like a recent Yakuza game, particularly in the combat that felt quite similar to what I played in Yakuza 6. It features a battle system very similar to what's in 6. Both in random and story battles, it combines beating up enemies with things like button combos, giving it a slight fighting game feel, and stylish special heat attacks that make it feel flashier and more interesting to look at. Kiwami 2 adds another layer to its combat at least, with Kiryu being able to go beyond just picking up weapons around him, and also being able to store and carry some of his own. Some of your typical weapons like swords and poles, but in flashy Yakuza battle style there are crazy ones like tasers and even pliers that make for some pretty wild heat attacks. With weapons being accessible using the D-pad, it seamlessly fits into what was already a good battle system, and although it doesn't necessarily seem to be an essential addition, it's still nice to have something new to play with in battle if you're coming from newer games like Yakuza 6. Where Kiwami 2's battle system felt very familiar, a majority of the minigames I tried were brand new to me. The demo shows a big handful of minigames such as crane games in its arcade, golf practice, card games, a karaoke rhythm game, and more that all boasted different mechanics and systems that made each one have a layer of depth that makes taking time away from the story to check them out pretty worth it. I only played a little of each one I could find, but each seemed like a big, full experience that you could easily sink a lot of time into trying to get good at them, taking my half-hour story experience and making it a 2-hour one with plenty of variety while playing this demo. What's even more amazing is that this was only a selection of what will most likely be available in the full version. This demo doesn't feature the minigames from Kamurocho, which was packed full of things to do in Yakuza 6 and probably will be in Kiwami 2 as well, with stuff like the clan creator and being able to manage your own club being other features said to be in Kiwami 2, along with side stories, restaurants, and Goryo Majima's story that wasn't shown in the demo. I'm sure the cities will be full of a vast variety of things to do and check out in the full version. This preview of them definitely lived up to my expectations of it being an activity-filled world so far, and with this just being the tip of the iceberg, I can't wait to see what other experiences will be in the full game. My couple of hours with Yakuza Kiwami 2's demo showed me enough to get me excited for when I eventually play it. It features a new kind of twisted and powerful villain that fit the theme of what I became intrigued by in Yakuza 6, and although it uses the same visuals and gameplay style as 6 as well, Kiwami 2's big, activity-filled city showed plenty of new things to do that already have me ready to explore this one. So far, Yakuza Kiwami 2 seems to take a lot of what makes its more recent entries good, and convincingly turns Yakuza 2 into a modern-feeling experience very reminiscent of them. If I didn't want to check out more of the beginning of Kiryu's story in Yakuza 0 and the first Kiwami game first, I would gladly be jumping into what looks like a fun-filled city of stories and things to do, and as an interesting introduction to the second chapter in Kiryu's story, I hope to check it out again someday. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if you played Yakuza Kiwami 2's demo and if you plan on picking out the full game. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here or check out the blog at jrpgjungle.com where I do everything I do here but in written form, and you can find me on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at jrpgjungle. Links to those will be in the description below, along with links to where you can find Yakuza Kiwami 2's demo and where you can pre-order the full game. Until next time, thank you, bye!